Welcome everyone to What's Happening in Crypto, exploring all of the latest from the crypto world and beyond. Today we are discussing the explosive future of Ethereum and recent massive announcements from the Ethereum community. The Ethereum DevCon in Prague has just wrapped up and a flurry of news and announcements have been coming out. Vitalik has made some tantalizing announcements about Ethereum, stating that proof of stake is not far away. Okay, that's a bit vague, but still, it is coming. It is coming. We're waiting, Vitalik. Come on, man. Come on, Vitalik. Do it, dude. Do it. Any time now, I'm sure we will see it happening. The Serenity updates will see Ethereum moving from a proof of work to a proof of stake system, which will be exciting, bringing massive scalability to Ethereum, with Vitalik giving the following quote to emphasize his point. Serenity is the world computer as it's really meant to be, not a smartphone from 1999 that can play Snake. Estimates predict a possible 1,000x increase in Ethereum speed, bringing it up to 15,000 transactions per second, which is pretty damn awesome. Proof of stake, sharding, and ZK Snark's technology for mass validation of transactions can all play their part in making this happen. And this is, of course, before we even begin to discuss sidechain technology or off-chain solutions. The updates will also include improvements to the Ethereum virtual machine, cross-chain contract logic, and much, much more. Obviously, extensive testing will need to take place before a launch, as any mistakes in this upgrade would put $20+ billion worth of cryptocurrency at stake. Developers over at Ernst & Young, the auditing and consulting guys, they have launched a prototype of the world's first implementation of zero-knowledge proofs on the public Ethereum blockchain. The upgrade offers the potential for companies to conduct secure transactions on the public network and traceability of private transactions, as it will be possible, of course, to prove the existence and validity of a transaction, just not the details of that transaction. This could be very, very powerful for the upcoming security token industry, but to be noted, this is just a prototype at this stage. JP Morgan, everyone's favorite bank, has come out saying that they are big believers in Ethereum. This is on the back of their Ethereum-based Quorum blockchain launching a tokenized gold project. And finally, in Ethereum news, Bancor's cross-chain decentralized exchange between Ethereum and EOS is now live. The new platform is being dubbed Bancor X. The team at Bancor is a block producer called Liquid EOS, and the cross-platform liquidity provision is excellent for both the Ethereum and the EOS ecosystems, and serves as a reminder that in spite of present technical hurdles, everyone wants to build bridges to Ethereum. So many other blockchains are forks of Ethereum. They have Ethereum virtual machines running or compatible with it, or they're building cross-chain functionality with Ethereum. It is actually kind of crazy what an integral part of the crypto world Ethereum is. And look, Ethereum gets a lot of hate from impatient investors and is constantly bet against by bears. But Ethereum will prove a lot of people wrong in the coming years. And many people will look back at the days of a $200 Ethereum with nostalgic sorrow that they were not prescient enough to load up on more Ethereum before the upgrades happened. Ethereum can and will scale, considering the massive developer community and financial interests backing Ethereum. It is just a question of when it will scale, not if it will scale. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. I would love to know what you think about any of the things mentioned here about Ethereum today down below in the comment section. Thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to keep up to date with what is happening in crypto. Join the conversation over on Twitter. Long live the blockchain, and peace out the next time.